This place has nearly killed me. Because of the experiences we've had since we've been here, I've just been terrified. I'm definitely thinking I might have bitten off more than I can chew. That's been a long day, like really long. We've messed up really bad. I'm blaming Ian. Late in April, a week before setting off to Yosemite with Ian to film the biggest project he's done to date, Ian found out his filming permit had been rejected. A week later, my phone rang. Before I could say anything, Ian screamed down the phone, "I've been sitting staring at an atlas all week. I've got an idea. It's not quite outcrop, but it might just salvage the adventure." A few days later, we were in Namibia with barely any money, even less preparation, and absolutely no idea what to expect. Well, we've come to Namibia because we didn't want to go to the same place that everyone else goes. I thought we'd go and try and find something new and exciting and inspirational. We thought we'd get off the beaten track. Early in the morning and we're going climbing. This is why we've come to Namibia. There's no real paths other than the 4x4 trail that we come in on. There's literally nobody as far as the eye can see. If I stop talking, there's no noise, there's no nothing. It's just driven about half an hour along what would be at home a 4x4 track. My bad. And here is the road. Hello, we've got to turn it right up here. There you go, there's your Spitzkoppe, Matterhorn of Africa, because it looks fairly similar to the Matterhorn in Europe. That's actually nothing like it, but never mind. So here we are on the first night's campsite. And to be honest, it is amazing. Just us and nature at its best. Oh shit, they're bad. I don't like Africa.
So then Andy, what's the plan?
We were at the campsite and we looked up and there's loads and loads of funky looking overhangs. Just taking the pads, just going to go for a bit of a play. As we didn't exactly plan this trip, and we came out with about 2 weeks' notice and a distinct lack of money between the three of us, with no chance of finding a guidebook in the UK, so we're just exploring the country. Blizzard on the wall there.
Yeah. What's the granite like, Andy?
It's a bit snappy, but I think that's just because it doesn't look like anyone's ever climbed on it before. No one's stupid enough to come over here and go climbing. Right, I don't know if you can hear. Hello! If we put anything through that, it's just going to go bang. Fucking hell. Yeah, it's weird. Very weird rock. Some of it's really, really crumbly, and then some of it's solid like granite. It's very strange. It's not the kind of granite I was expecting to find, to be honest. It could just be something to do with the massive changes in temperature that you get out in the desert. It's good to get on the first route of the trip. You're looking forward to touching this crazy granite stuff. I mean, obviously, you know, picking the smallest boulder problem in it is definitely going to be the best idea. But we'll see how it goes, and hopefully it'll all come down safe. I mean, from here, it looks like it's a massive slab, so it shouldn't be too hard. It should just be a case of plodding up. These things always happen like this, don't they? You think it's going to be easy, and then all of a sudden at the top it's just like, oh, it's desperate. We set out up this route nice and early, just before sunrise. It looked like a fairly steady warm-up, and it's bolted, so it's reasonably safe. And then all of a sudden, the sun comes up, and it's directly on the route. And within about 20 seconds, it goes from being warm to about 1,000,000 degrees that you're just sliding around. It's gone from climbing to ice skating. Not liking this, eh? We keep going, we get up to the first hangars eventually. It just feels really hard. I don't know what grade it is, but mind you, I don't do much granite slab climbs, so I can't really tell. And on the second pitch, the route goes from being slabby to more vertical. Right, really watch me because it gets fucking steep here. It's getting hotter and hotter. I just can't hold on to anything. It's just sliding away. My fingers are sweaty, my feet are sweating. It's just rancid. We have a fair few good goes on it. I take some big old falls and skid down the rock a lot. Sorry, boys.
How far were you below the next belay?
One more bolt and then that was it. Ian informed me that his main camera had overheated. Really?
Yeah, one turn.
And that's when we decided that it was too hot and that we needed to go and get in the shade. As it was only our second day, I do believe this may have been a bit of a schoolboy error.
Right, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What have we learnt today?
I'm shit. Bit disheartened after that, to be honest. But I'm just hoping that that route was like 7B, 7C, because otherwise we're fucked. We're just gonna have to climb more, and you know, I was fucking going for it. I took some big falls. I was really wanting to get up it, and it just wasn't working. You know, we were all up for a quick ascent, just running up the rock, and you get on it, and it's just not like that at all. Just really balancy footwork on shit like this. That as soon as you put your weight on it, it just crumbles away. It's just kind of blown my confidence a little bit in what we're doing here. It's like, it's fucking hard, and I know that you want to get out and do something even bigger, and there's nothing else we can like even practice on, like the bouldering. It's just so chossy and shitty that it is hard without the guidebooks, you know, granted, but when something looks so easy and we all got humbled.
I think we should get a swap at Mund, try and get a guidebook for this place.
And shoot up. So if we go away and try some other stuff, we can always come back, and even if we end up getting shot down when we come back, well, at least then it's because we know we're shit. Am I going the right way, or am I going to the arse end of nowhere?
It looks like we're coming to a bit of a dead end, doesn't it?
Have I gone the wrong way?
What the?
I think I must have done, because it just feels wrong to me. There's no signpost there, is there? Hang on, there is over there. What's that say? B2 there.
Well, that was that town. That was interesting.
Is this still the right way?
I've literally exhausted every single bookshop in town.
Spitzkoppe.
What do you reckon then?
I reckon it's better than nothing. Just got an idea of what is going on.
We climbed there this morning.
So the sugar loaf.
What's that route we tried to do this morning?
Oh, Rumours of Rain.
Rumours
10.
of Rain.
Yeah. 21.
21, so what's that in real money?
It's like
21 there.
6B. Fucking hell. Well, I'm just hoping that route was like 7B, 7C, because otherwise we're fucking 6B. That's fucking savagely hard.
What's that English?
5B, 5C. Yeah, we've got a definite talent deficit there, haven't we? Can we just get out of here? I just want to go up north to that Twyfell-Fontaine and see if we can find those boulders you've seen on the internet.
Right, so I've just been to the information centre and she did just say that driving in the night on our dirt roads is asking for trouble. So let's do it.
Asking for trouble in what respect?
We will find out, shan't we?
Are we going to need to go and get some machetes first?
I think it's more of a case of don't go stupid speeds.
Oh fuck, I'm glad I slowed down for that.
The wheels leave the ground at one point.
Maybe.
Yeah. Probably wildlife just springs out at you.
Okay.
Yeah. So if we just go steady and you know, be fine. Most of the people that hire cars and drive out here will be idiots and don't know what they're doing.
Like
a little bit like us, really. Yeah.
Surprise!
I think we're in a sandstorm.
It sounds like it's raining.
Yeah, it sounds like it's raining and it's quite windy. We're actually on the road, is it?
Yeah, you're going good.
This is the adventure that you were looking for, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, this is the adventure I wanted.
Driving across the desert in the middle of the night after just driving through fog and then sandstorm. Now this open M1 like road all the way up north. Well, in the north? Right, hopefully there'll be some climbing up and around these areas.
It might be all shitty sandstone though, but we don't know until we have a look, basically.
Yeah.
That one looks quite cool. Stop there. There's two round ones and then there's one just on the other side of the tree. Oh. Go right. Damn
What you found?
No.
Is it shitty?
Oh no. This is the most solid rock we've found since we've been here. He says. Do you know what this is?
Come on then, what's that?
This is a volcanic bomb. Feel how heavy it is. This is the one that I saw. And the volcano erupts and it flies up and out. Obviously the lava breaks into smaller chunks and then forms a big rock and it becomes really dense and heavy. Look at that beast. Get loads of these in Derbyshire, up in the top of Matlock area, in a place called Masson. There's loads of volcanic bombs. But obviously this is a volcanic area as well, so anything you see that's nice and rounded and really heavy, it's a volcanic bomb. So there you go. We just got up to Twyfell and found this amazing landscape full of what looked like totally unclimbed boulders. I wish I could just take all of that and just put it in my back garden at home and wait for the winter. And it'd be amazing. Well, even our English summer would still be fine. This one there. Climbing places that I've never been before. On rock that I've never used before. I'm not here to find the easiest or the hardest lines. Grades don't really matter when you're in a place like this. I've just been wandering around among the boulders and I found a few good problems. So I've seen up on the hillside there's this massive breaking wave of rock that looks like it has a bunch of lines on it. So we're going to go up there and see if I can put up some new problems. There's this, like, just starting right down at the bottom, just coming out for all that, like, it's going to be awesome. This is amazing! It's a beautiful place to come on holiday, and to go climbing on stuff like this is just awesome fun. I don't know why this is so hard, because it's not. It's too fucking hot. Like, as soon as it gets to this time of the day, you move and you're just like, oh, takes all your life out of you.
Really winter now, isn't it? So
Yeah.
summer's hot, winter's hot and windy.
If there's any people that are used to these sort of temperatures, they'll come out and just crush it straight away, but not me.
But what are we doing if we're not climbing hard?
Having an adventure. At the moment we're definitely having an adventure, since I'm having an ability deficit of climbing hard. Hopefully I'll get better as I get more used to the heat. So if I was with a professional cameraman, then I'd climb harder. So it's game on day. Fingers crossed that we'll be able to achieve what we're after at Spitzkoppe. Got to the point now where I can't tell if I'm brown or just plain dirty. Yeah, that's tan, that is.
You could create a new market in tanning salons where you just cover people in sand.
Go to toilets in long drops with lizards watching you.
Go and give me a tour.
This is the delights of one of our facilities. Nice view. Nice view for everyone else as well. And here's the main contender. Oh, look at that.
Nice.
Beautiful. Kind of promised it actually.
Yeah.
Real stink. Talbot's feet are flipping a biohazard. If we were at home, I'd have to fill out cosh sheets for his feet. We're back at the Spitzkoppe. We arrived about 4 o'clock today.
What have you done?
Ripped another flapper off the centre of my hand.
Nice.
And I've just been wandering around with the guidebook and having a look around, and I've come to the conclusion that everything here is just ridiculous. I mean, I've just been over to check out. There's a big boulder just over there, and on the other side there's a 29, which equates to about 7C plus. I was going to have a look at leading that, and in the book it says 15 metres high, 10 bolts. I get over there, have a look, and it's about 30 metres high with 10 bolts. It's just bizarre. Actually, like, the guidebook's really good and really clear and easy to follow, but it's just wappy about how insanely unpredictable this place is, I think's what it is. Namibia, a climber's paradise.
What do you reckon to that?
Could be. I don't know. We've got a plan of going to do the normal route, which is basically the easiest route on here, but it just still sounds like a proper mission. And lots of squeezing, it's more like caving than climbing. So what we've got here is the approach, which bears no resemblance to anything else that's on the topo or actually on the rock itself. So the first thing it says is that it's well beaconed. All over here is just beacons everywhere.
Little cairns.
Little cairns everywhere. There is hundreds of them. Fucking cairns all over the place. It must just be people just go up there and go, oh, I've been here, and put them up. They don't bear any resemblance to a path, a track, anything. After an absolutely epic of a day, can't even see in there, we found ourselves eventually at the squeeze section here, which is supposed to be a 8-metre scramble. Yeah, fucking 8 metres my arse. And it's supposed to be a grade 12. Well, it's not 8 metres, it's more like 25. And it's not 12, it's more like 25. And we went up and up and up and up and found what we thought was the chimney here. So we was like, oh, maybe we are in the right place. Ian soloed this ridiculous piece of rock. What started off was he ended up knocking a small boulder off, which hit Ben in the head and bounced off down the slope, which we thought, this is a bit loose. Ben went up second and triggered the biggest rockfall I've ever been caught up in my life. I was stuck in a gully that was probably only about this wide, covered in scree. So here was the one that actually hit me, and then a load of the others behind were the ones that very nearly hit me. And these massive boulders were just flying down towards my face. I thought that was it, I thought I was dead. The only thing that actually happened was one of the boulders whacked me in the ankle, which kind of hurt. But it was that bad that even Ian screamed. So in 6 hours we managed to get up the mountain and not even find the start of the route, which is ridiculous. You know, look at this. This is supposed to be the third pitch of the normal route on the Great Spitzkoppe. How the fuck did they find it? Where is it? I've no idea. I mean, that looks beautiful. What the fuck is it on there? It's not, it doesn't exist, it's bollocks. Utter bollocks, that book, might as well burn it.
Nonsense.
There was 3 of us who, believe it or not, can all read maps, and none of us could figure this out. I'm going to be writing a very strongly worded letter to Mr. Climber's Paradise knob jockey. Really not how I wanted the day to end, it's just war wounds, battered, bruised. So far, since we've been here, the experience has been brilliant in the fact that we've been here and been able to do all this cool stuff and seen the country, but from my point of view of wanting to climb to the ability that I know that I can, it's utterly soul crushing. You just, no matter what I try, I'm just failing at every single hurdle. So before we went and got lost on the normal route, I was wandering about. I found one solid boulder and it's got a dyno on it, which is my bag, and it feels quite hard. Definitely right on the limit of what I can do. I will find it. It's going to happen. This is going to be my Namibian 8A. It's getting a bit easier whenever we go. What was that? I think I've broken this one again.
What did you do?
I kicked the wall. But this toe, as you can probably see, isn't the best in the world. It's all knackered. I've broken it a couple of times just putting shoes on. And earlier my foot just flicked off that hold and I kicked the wall as I went up. So I think I've broken it again, it really hurts. Right. Let's try that again. This time without fucking hurting my toe. Oh, that's better. Fucking get in. Oh, yes. Come on. Found something in there. Well, obviously not, I fell off, but... Oh! Damn it, I had that. I just feel like I'm getting punished over and over again.
What is it? What's the route?
It's 35 metres high, apparently. So that probably means it's about 80. It's 21, which is about 6A, 6B, which means that over here it's probably 8B. More bloody slabs.
You don't like slabs, do you?
No, but I do now and then. But as you can see, that's all the tier. Slab, slab, slab. Oh, what's that over there? Oh, more slabs.
They don't even look hard, do they?
No, but they are. Anyone that's watching at home will be looking at these going, easy peasy. That's exactly what we did. And then realised it wasn't. It's either that or we're just crap. It's probably that one actually, yeah. So here we are, almost at the base of the rhino horn. I say almost. It's a fucking mission just to get to the start of it. Ah, there's bolts there. Well, I really hope that these bolts here aren't part of the 9 that are on the route. Ordinarily, we won't be using double ropes, but that's all we've got. So that's what we're using. Okay, then, son, we're ready. This is the bizarrest start in the world. Woo! We'll have a bit of that. That'll do. It's only 6A, 6B, but I am shitting my bollocks. Even though it's not particularly hard climbing, because I don't trust the rock or because of the experiences we've had since we've been here, I've just been terrified. All right, watch me here, bud. Come on, dickhead. Come on, you can fucking do this. It's not even hard. Keep watching us though, Ben, please. How many quick draws is that? This is the last one then. Oh, this next bit's run out to buggery. This is fucking brilliant route. Absolutely brilliant. Loving it. Even though I'm terrified, I'm loving it. Cheers, Ben. No, not yet. We're nearly there though. Okay, so I'm here at the top of the rhino horn. Absolutely stunning climb. The best thing we've done since we've been here. By far. Anyone that comes to Namibia, definitely come and do Goldfinger. Yeah, boys! You know, I'm not gonna lie, I was really quite scared. But you know, I'm a boulderer and we're all the way up here. It's a bloody long way up. And like I said before, the experience that we've had over on the Sugarloaf, just over there, told me that this route was going to be harder than it was, but It was just lovely, nice, grippy rock. Really, really enjoyed myself. Yeah, game on, get the boys up here now and have a bit of a party. If you notice, we've actually achieved something since we've been here. Now we can go home and say at least we got to the top of something. Starting to get into this granite and the heat and everything else. Even though it's easy climbing, supposedly the same route as Rumours of Rain, which is utter bollocks. Rumours of Rain is never that grade in a million years. I was kind of beginning to get a bit disheartened with this trip. Coming to Namibia, I don't think it's life-changing or anything like that, but it's definitely an eye-opener to see what it's like in Africa, because I've never been here before. Seeing this part of the world for the first time is quite cool. It is pretty much what I expected, to be fair. People just trying to get something just to survive. So it's just us and nature as far as the eye can see. Still haven't seen anything though. We saw some giraffes last night, didn't we, again?
Yeah, we're hearing stuff, aren't we?
Yeah, but you just don't see it. Like, you'd expect to be up here and you'd be able to see something somewhere.
Do you know why that is?
Why?
Because everything in Africa is either trying to eat something, so it's therefore hiding, or being eaten, so it's therefore hiding.
Everything's hiding. Giraffes aren't hiding. The giraffe can't really hide behind a bush, can it? So where are they? During the day. They're pretending to be telephone poles. And we drove past the telephone pole last night. You got all excited, didn't you, thinking it was a giraffe? Oh, no, it's a telephone pole. A cup of coffee and then we'll go climbing. So we'll get something done on the right hand side of that roof. Fucking getting shot down repeatedly in Africa, aren't I? Oh, shit. Fuck!
Alright?
Yeah.
You got sand in your eye?
Oh, a fucking boulder hit me in the face.
Ouch.
This one?
Yeah, that chunk that I've just pulled off. Joys of new problem. That was a shock first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
It's just the beginning bit, although it's easy. Just like, because the rock's so hot, you just like have to try even harder to pull through. And you just like, your fingers just feel like they're dragging across and it just really hurts. And this has made it a little bit harder. But it's just, everything feels harder because it's so hot. It's just sweltering. As soon as that sun came up, it was like, ooh, hot, hot.
Go back down and get a coffee or something.
Yeah, that's it. It's so stupid, but trying to find some shade. Because the time that we had here and the only time that we can climb is either first thing in the morning, and even then you've only got a few minutes in that area because as the sun comes up it's literally straight on that piece of rock, so you've probably got an hour most, and then at night you just can't see anything anyway. We are smack bang in the middle of the desert, sort of a million miles away from everyone. We are the only people here, doing some wild camping, and we're about to go and do a bit of night climbing now it's cooled down a little bit. So this is the boulder that we were on this morning, but by the time we got up here it was really, really hot, so we managed to get a couple of problems and just around the corner. I'm just going to have a go at a couple of, maybe one or two of the ones that we couldn't do because we were just cooking, but to be honest it's not much different now. Still sweaty. You?
A little bit, yeah.
Really hot. Fuck! No, I'm done. Broken. What the fuck is going on? How have I gone from climbing V8 upwards fairly easily at home to not being able to climb anything? Not happy. I'm gonna sulk all night now.
Mine says no, the body don't go.
Yeah, but the brain's not saying no. The brain says fucking get on with it, you pansy. It's the fingers that are saying no.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
I can't see a lot up there,
Not better.
Yes! Woo! Did it. That always happens, doesn't it?
It does.
I threw a paddy, so I'm going home, have one more go, and then do it straight away. Do you know what it was? It's not tops off for power, it's tops on for power. Because this is quite hard, and I'm getting mullered, and I'm the only one out of the three of us that's actually climbing, it's quite hard to get inspired. So we're going to go and have a day off. So we're going to head probably to the coastline somewhere. Yeah, we don't actually know where we are, do we?
So how far have we come? Do we know? 100 kilometres?
Yeah, a long way.
We've come a long way and we're still going. We have no idea where we're going or why we're going there. But we had an urge to drive down this road.
So we did.
So we did. What's going on, Andy?
It is now 3:05. We've been travelling for how many hours?
6 hours
6 hours.
of this.
Off-roading, well, I know that it's not really 4x4 in territory because we've only been a two-wheel drive, but we are in a Hilux of these kind of roads. What should have been a really simple journey has turned into a day-long epic because we think that we went the wrong way, but we don't know how. All the tracks at certain points seem to meet.
Which way do you reckon?
Left. And we must have just taken the wrong turning at one of them. Just carried on going, and all of a sudden, instead of going south, we're actually travelling north. And trying to find the main road so that we can get to where we wanted to be at about 12 o'clock this afternoon. Once we find this fucking road, which isn't here. So you're saying it should be on the other side of this, then?
Yeah.
We've messed up really bad. No road. Just going and going and going and going. Never stops.
On and on.
Just keep, yeah, it's relentless. Miles upon miles upon miles upon miles of the same kind of terrain. Yeah, this will teach us. Oh well, we are adventurers. Tell it, Pip, old boy. Is this a road? I don't think it is a road. Well, it looks like it could be actually.
There's definitely something going.
What's this? Something, something.
No, I don't think so. No, it is a road.
It's a road! Left. What a day, boys.
How's that been then?
All kinds of mental. That's been a long day. Like, really long. Yeah, if we were running short of fuel, then that would have been the most ridiculous thing that we could have possibly done. Well, so now we've just got another, how far? About 200 kilometres to get back down to where we wanted to be, yeah. It's amazed how something can go wrong here. Like, all we did was turn slightly wrong at some point, and that's it. You've stuffed. You're in the middle of nowhere, and you either keep going or kind of have to figure it out. But it's just, this is a magic car. It is a magic car, because one minute the petrol gauge starts to go down, and the next minute it's back to full again. This is definitely going to be one of the days that you've got to tell to the grandkids about how we took a wrong turn in the desert and ended up driving in the wrong direction. Oh, crazy.
Morning now, Andy, in the great adventure.
What is happening now? Now we've turned up, and apparently there's a border that none of us knew about, because we're really underprepared. So they've closed the gates, so we can't get all the way down to where we wanted to go, so we're going to have to stay here tonight.
If I do this,
I'm going to this. Yeah, here. This side.
yeah.
Sticker. Yeah, buddy. Go on as well. Go on.
What's dinner tonight on Man vs Food?
Sweet corn.
And what? And that doesn't seem.
And peanut butter.
Oh, that sounds like a fantastic meal. And why is that our dinner?
Because we fucked up.
Ketchup.
We may have had a little mishap in the desert, and then
And we've ended up at the wrong side of the desert.
yeah, and we didn't realise there was a border here that you can only go through at certain times. So we're not allowed through. So we've got no way of heating up water, and we've got to wait until 7 o'clock in the morning when we can carry on. That's about it, really.
Another morning. Another destination.
Yes.
Where we're heading now, do you know?
We're heading through the Skillet Coast Desert to the coast to hit the dunes and go sandboarding.
Looks like Bognor Regis, doesn't it?
I was expecting it to be turquoise. I don't know why. This country's crazy. It's either freezing cold or boiling hot. Bit of fun out in the middle of the desert. So we've just bought 1,000 Namibian dollars worth of fuel, and Ian's car's not working. We're in a really dodgy part of Down, and we might not be getting out. This trip keeps getting better and better. Okay, so we've got 10 days left until we have to be back at the car hire centre. We've just been attacked by a load of bees. This is what he did. So we've decided that we're going to go down to the Spitzkoppe for a couple of days and try and get as much done there as we can, then head back up here to finish off that boulder problem. One more, oh, one more, I fucking had that. And then over to the Waterberg, hopefully, and then home. The thing is though, no matter how much I fail on this, it's not getting boring. I don't want to walk away from it, it's holding my attention. I have epically failed again. Haven't managed to finish this problem. So we're going to go up to the Waterberg and clear my head and come back and try again. be lions going to be in here, that's for sure. Wonder how big that fence was. We just came up to a gate and some random bloke just ran out of the middle of nowhere and opened it. And we've been driving along this road for approximately 4 seconds and then he got run off the road by some massive deer-like things. And if it's not the animals that are going to kill us, it's this flipping road. Where the frig are we? I have no idea. We just crossed the border or something.
Into Angola.
We're now in Jurassic Park.
And we got to the Waterberg Plateau last night very late, and as you can see we have slept in the car because everywhere was shut. Was it comfortable, Andy? The sun's just coming up.
Shame we're not allowed up here.
Yeah, shame we're not supposed to be on this part of the land, but as you can see there's loads and loads and loads and loads of rocks everywhere. It's all fairly solid.
Solid, it's the most solid stuff we've seen since we've been here.
Yeah, it's quite impressive. So apparently we need guides to take us to the bottom of the rocks, just in case we can't find our way when they're everywhere. And then they can guide us up the rocks, but we can't do it ourselves. If you go anywhere near the top, it is hiking, apart from it's climbing.
If you go on top of the rocks, then it means that it's hiking and you have to pay 120.
I don't begrudge paying for guides because I know these guys have got to earn a living, but the downside from our point of view is that we've run out of time. So although there is climbing here, I'm more intrigued to want to finish off that boulder problem and go and do some other stuff at the Spitzkoppe than to fight through all the thorns. If we had more time, we'd definitely stay longer and try and put up some new lines, but at the moment it's just time restraints, we're a bit stuck, aren't we? And at the moment I'm having trouble envisioning being able to get anything done. We were in that gully and that massive rockfall happened. This rope was trailing up. It looks like the rock has fallen on it and just cut a massive hole in it, which means this rope is completely useless. What do I need to do to fucking hold onto that hold? Try harder. There's that really solid handhold that I thought was really good. So it's all the way back to square one again. Just another setback in our adventure epic so far. The only good hold that I could have caught is now gone. Gone. I've kind of fucked it a little bit really. Because we've trashed the rope, we can't actually do anything on any of the routes over there. That's kind of put pay to any sort of big walling in the Spitzkoppe. We're gonna go and have a walk up onto the mountain anyway and see what happens.
So in the entire trip we're going to at least get to the top of the mountain once?
Yeah. Got to get up to the top once, haven't you? Final day, final push. We're just going to dig deep and try our best to finish off going up any which way we can to get to the top, monkey style. He's really fast with no ropes. If we find the bottom of this one, it's actually the descent route for the top. Let's fucking have it, son! Woo! There she is. Holy shit, this place is insane. We are actually nearly at the top. We did it! The view is pretty cool, but as you can see, just open plains of nothingness. It was still fun coming up here though. I'm pretty underwhelmed, to be honest. But yeah, now I just want to go bouldering really. I'm going to try and finish these problems off. Since we've been here, today's the first day where I've been like, right, this could actually work.
What happened?
I don't know.
You stuck it, and then right as you came back in, your hands just popped off, and your feet were still going forwards, so it just kind of took your weight away from the mat.
Did he hit the ground?
Yeah, just there, where that big fucking ass print is.
Yeah, right?
I can't stop my leg from shaking. Makes me feel sick.
Slow down flat for a bit.
How many fucking limbs is this piece of rock gonna break? Let's do that again.
So look what we found here. We found Ewan McGregor. He's back on the road again.
You're watching Red Bull. Next time. In fact, wait, you're on the wrong side. I need to do like this. That hit the spot. Luckily, we're not Bear Grylls. And we're not in the middle of the desert, right next to a road. Hopefully Ben's down there, trying to persuade some people in a 4x4 to come and give us a pull.
Terrified, I don't know about you.
You know, the other day when we were actually in the middle of nowhere, I was like worried, but now I'm terrified. Every time Burton has said, let's go off-road or go down this track, it's turned into a bloody disaster. Should we do some Blair Witch style? I'm here in the desert.
Got a bugger hanging out my nose.
All alone. And I don't know what's going on. I've got the road in again. I wanted to climb this monkey style. More like granddad style at the moment. So, Ian, being the pain in the arse cameraman that he is, decided that me doing it once wasn't good enough, so now I've got to go back down and do it all over again so that he can get some shots from above. Why he didn't fucking lead it in the first place, and then I could have just led it after, I don't know. These lazy cameramen. Can't be trusted.
What's his name again? Fuck. Ewan McGregor. No, it's been a brilliant trip so far, but I hate it. Oh, I love it.
This is a fucking stupid idea. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Smile.